HOA Karen had truly hit a new low. She called 911 after her so-called master key failed to open my house, convinced she could assert authority over property she had no legal right to access. What she didn't realize was that I had full control, had preemptively secured every entry point, and that my son, the dispatcher, was monitoring the call. Every step she attempted, every act of entitlement, would be anticipated, blocked, and neutralized. It was early morning when Karen's SUV screeched down my driveway, papers flapping, face red with panic and arrogance. "You must open the door. This is HOA property. Step aside," she shouted, running toward the front entrance. I stepped forward calmly, Titan and Max flanking me, muscles coiled, eyes locked on her every movement. "Karen," I said firmly, voice deliberate, "this house is privately owned. Any attempt to interfere, harass, or assert false authority is illegal. Leave now or face immediate consequences." Her face twisted in disbelief as she realized the front door remained firmly locked, and no key, master or otherwise, could bypass the security systems I had installed. Titan growled low, Max mirrored him, and the rest of the K9 squad fanned out, blocking all potential approaches. Karen's confidence began to crumble. Every possible path to assert her imagined HOA authority was blocked by preparation, law, and elite K9 enforcement. Desperate, she attempted to call 911, thinking help would arrive, but the line was being monitored by my son, the dispatcher. Every word, every command she issued was heard, logged, and responded to in real time. Her panic escalated as the dispatcher calmly confirmed that she was trespassing. Her attempts to assert authority were invalid, and law enforcement was already on its way. Minutes later, officers arrived, not in response to her frantic calls, but because I had preemptively alerted them to potential trespassing and harassment. They assessed the scene, Titan and Max in strategic positions, K9 squad in perfect formation, and all legal documentation proving my ownership of the house. One officer addressed Karen sternly, "Ma'am, this property is privately owned. Any attempt to enter or enforce HOA rules is illegal. Stand down immediately." Karen's face went pale. She waved her papers helplessly, muttering incoherently. Titan and Max growled low, synchronized, while the rest of the squad subtly adjusted positions, blocking every route of approach. Her bravado dissolved instantly as she realized she had no leverage, no authority, and no legal recourse. Desperate, she attempted to flee, but the synchronized K9 perimeter and arriving officers ensured she could not. Karen muttered under her breath, retreating toward her SUV, her confidence shattered. Officers escorted her off the property, ensuring she could not return. Titan lounged near the front door, Max patrolled the perimeter, and the rest of the squad maintained positions of silent vigilance. By mid-morning, the house was calm, the property secure, and the lesson unmistakable. HOA entitlement and arrogance are meaningless when faced with preparation, authority, and elite enforcement. Neighbors passing by whispered in disbelief. "She actually tried to unlock his house with a fake master key?" one said. I smiled faintly. "She underestimated law, authority, and loyalty. That's a mistake you only make once." Karen's humiliation became legendary. Her audacious attempt to assert power over property she did not own failed spectacularly. Authority, preparation, and controlled enforcement ruled every inch of the property, leaving no room for HOA nonsense or entitlement. As the sun set, the house shimmered in golden light. HOA Karen, or anyone foolish enough to trespass, would never assert authority here again. My home, property, and peace remained fully intact, stronger than ever. Karen's audacity had met precise, unavoidable consequences, and the neighborhood now had a cautionary tale about entitlement crushed by preparation, authority, and the loyalty of those who defend it.